Let's talk about Hevron. But first, some facts. Hevron is an ancient city located 40 kilometers south of Jerusalem in the Judean hills. The city has over 200,000 residents, mostly Arabs, who live in an area of close to 30 square miles, which some consider occupied, and others the biblical homeland. Truth be told, the situation here is far from ideal. Empty marketplaces, roadblocks, and closed-off streets are part of daily life in Hevron. I grew up here as a child, and I can remember a different and better reality. But finding solutions for Hevron requires first understanding the complex reality. Some organizations are very selective with the information they choose to share. I'm here to give you the full picture. We're now on the King David Street, aka the Shuhada. Part of this street is blocked to the Arab population and all stores are closed. Before we go into the reason for the closed stores, let's put things into proportion. Is the Arab population of Hevron trapped? Is its economy paralyzed because this street was closed? Far from that. The over 200,000 Arabs living in Hevron run 70,000 businesses, which gross 5 billion shekels per year and approximately 40% of the Palestinian gross national product. How free are they? Let's look at the map. Arab residents of Hevron can move freely throughout 97% of the city. They are also allowed to enter the remaining 3% after a security check. One exception is a tiny 1,000 feet stretch of one road. Now, let's see what happens when I try to cross to the Arab side of the city. אני רוצה לחצות לצד השני.
לא, אי אפשר, אני מצטער.
בגלל שאני ישראלית, יהודייה, דוברת עברית. Now that we've put things into proportion, one might ask, why does Israel limit Arabs' access to even a tiny part of Hevron? The answer is simple: terror. In the place where I stand now, a 10-month-old baby girl, Shalhevet Pas, was murdered by a Palestinian sniper. In the bus stop right over here, a booby-trapped teddy bear was placed with the intention of murdering children waiting for pickup after school. In this marketplace, which was once crowded and busy, there were hundreds of terror attacks against Jews by Arab terrorists who abused the proximity and daily friction between Jews and Arabs in order to carry out close-range attacks. So eventually, in 2001, the Army's conclusion, which was also examined and approved by the Israeli Supreme Court, was to create separation between the Jewish and the Arab population. Most store owners, whose shops were closed, received financial compensation or reopened their store in the new business district of Hevron. In short, terror was the cause, and this empty street is the consequence. True, there was a horrific terror attack back in 1994 by a Jew, Baruch Goldstein, but it was condemned by the entire political spectrum in Israel. Compare that to Taysir Abu Snena, who was convicted for the murder of 6 Jews in Hevron in 1980 and was recently elected mayor of Hevron. Jews have lived in Hevron for thousands of years, except for limited periods of time, such as after the 1929 pogrom, when 67 Jews were murdered and the community was driven out. In other words, the Jewish presence in Hevron is natural and justified, let's say, at least as much as the Arab presence. And it is likely that Jews and Arabs will continue living together in this city. If you're still watching this video, you're probably curious people and capable of understanding complexities. Who is right? Who is wrong? Is there a better or more just solution? You have the full picture now, so I leave it to you from here.